Gerardo, 14 out to 18 is into the stalls. So Planet Red, the favourite, Stay Cosmic, well supported, $4 to $3.60, and also Space Rider, $7 into $5.50. Now Vega for Luck has gone in, and Space Rider is going to be the final one. 7 horses have done the Guineas Prelude, Guineas Double. 3 of the 7 riders here have won this race before, Jamie and Ben Mallam, along with Mark Zara, who rides Planet Red. They're set in the Prelude and away, and Space Rider a touch slow. Vega for Luck began quickly with Bing Eye, and Cincherado the outsides pushing forward as well. Planet Red settled behind them on the outside of Estremo, and then came Stay Cosmic and Space Rider last. Vega for Luck. The lead was up for grabs, and it went through a length and a quarter. Cincherado. They're 2 lengths. Bing Eye third the outside. Estremo fourth the rails. Planet Red next with cover outside of Stay Cosmic, and last Space Rider to the side of the course, and it's not fast. Vega for Luck in front at the 900 metres from Cincherado. A length and a quarter away in third. Bing Eye just wants it over and done with on the outside of Estremo, followed then by Stay Cosmic, Planet Red, and last of all Space Rider. Approaching the 600 metres, Vega for Luck in front. It's been a neutral speed at best, 3/4 now a half. Cincherado. Bing Eye about to set them alight, 3 wide. A length and a quarter Estremo. They were followed by Planet Red, who's about to peel 4 deep on the final turn from Stay Cosmic, and at the tail Space Rider. Vega for Luck is the first to straighten. 300 metres to go from Cincherado. Estremo's getting off the leader's back. Planet Red down the outside, still with a lot to do. Vega for Luck at the 200 metres. Estremo on the outside, levels up. Estremo up to Vega for Luck, then Stay Cosmic, Planet Red. Estremo just in front. Estremo, yes! Has just won from Vega for Luck, and then Planet Red, Space Rider next, Day Cosmic, Cincherado, and last of all, Bing Eye.
Timing is everything, and Ben Mallam time, that's perfection.
It'll
the
be
gap was
enough
there
to
for
swear
only
by
a
on
brief
the
period between
Vega for
leader
Luck.
Vega for Luck on the
It'll
fence under the urgings of Jamie Mott, and then Cincherado ridden by Mick D to the outside.
Estremo.
And
Number
Fruit
7,
Pop Ben Mallam in the Star Thoroughbred colours, and
number
Estremo
7,
after
Ben Mallam wins the race for the second time. He scored in it last year with Angel Capital, trained by Chris Waller,
to begin his
career. Well,
back
was very
the Sydney
effective on a
winter.
heavy track back in August, but back on a firm deck today on a good 3. This colt by Extreme Choice. It's an excellent training performance to get Estremo back.
Wasn't it shortest way home?
On the outside,
just edged around
from
heels and
Vega for Luck in a real dash to the line. It wasn't a quickly run race at all.
The
Jamie
pressure was really on the race.
tried to stack them up on Vega for Luck for Matt Laurie. They've clocked 124.52, 124.52, which is over 3 seconds outside of the class record. So they went no speed at all.
Beautifully timed run, and it made the difference. Ben
goes to number 6,
cutting the
Planet
corners
Red,
there,
Mark
taking
Zara
shortest
for
way
Mick
home,
Price and Michael Ken Jr.
delivering
ahead of
a nice
Space
ride
Rider from the
aboard
back.
Estremo.
Blake Shin for
Well
Mick
done,
Price and
to
Michael
Chris Waller
Ken
and the
Jr.
team in Gate
7,
1 and
1,
that economical
6
run
and 3.
made all the
7,
difference.
1,
Let's
6
cross out
and
to
3. A
Charlotte
few of
with Ben
these
Mallam.
horses that have run placings from the back,
get,
particularly
in the right frame
Space
of mind,
Rider
winning a
and
race
Planet
and
Red.
then having an interview. They're magnificent creatures, aren't
than
they?
on face value with the lack of speed in the race. Short half head, a length and a quarter. Short half head, a length and a quarter. 7, 1, 6 and 3 on the Sportsbet Caulfield Guineas Prelude.
It didn't look really suited to Moonee Valley. I'm probably looking for the trip. I worked him the other morning, and I thought he's just a horse that you want to keep happy, and if you can keep him happy and balanced, he'll run well for us. And he had a beautiful run. Tracked up behind the leader, come off his back, and was pretty soft in the end. I didn't sort of really get to the bottom of him. Did just enough to win. He's had a good experience, and yeah, he was good out at the trip.
So off that, you'd say 1600 has his name all over it.
Well, he can get a little bit keen. Like I said, he can be a bit tardy away. He's a bit of a funny horse, so you just got to work with him a little bit and just ride him to keep him happy. And as I said, if you can keep him happy, he's gonna run really well for you.
Just on another note, that win just picked up then during our interview, but how's it playing out there?
Yeah, it's funny because it sort of picks up and then it drops off a little bit, but down the side I could notice it a little bit then, and obviously you're running into a bit of a headwind in the straight, so a little bit of cover, but I don't think you want to be too far off them, maybe down the side.
Beautiful ride, well done.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Billy. That was so good to see this horse back in the winner's circle today. Yes, we've been waiting for the bigger track and a bit of speed on, and that suited him. Chris picked it right this week, and hopefully we move on to the Guineas.
Things just didn't go quite right at Moonee Valley recently.
Small track. I don't think the horse really liked the small track. That was the problem.
Good to see him have a nice spin around here in the lead up for the Guineas, though.
He's looking for 1,600, this horse.
Bring it on, hey? Well done.
Bring it on, thank you.
Wallace Stable collect the Caulfield Guineas Prelude for the first time. Charlie Duckworth joins us after the victory of Streamo, and Ben Mellum talking to Charlotte on horseback. The combination of slightly more expansive Caulfield and keeping him happy has produced a win in Melbourne.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, obviously he came here early in the week to have a look around, and Ben was really happy with that piece of work. So I think that stood him in good stead for today. The extra distance was brilliant, and Ben sort of, I think Ben having had that sit on him earlier in the week just allowed him the confidence to ride him where he wanted to ride him. And yeah, he obviously had to dig deep late, and had to fight all the way to the line, but it was a great win.
Circumstances and location aside, have you seen anything from him acclimatising or settling in better to Melbourne and stable life that's produced this at his third run here?
I think it was just a case of the Valley getting him beaten his two previous occasions. Look, we sort of ummed and ahed whether we ran that second time around the Valley because he was probably already looking for the 1,400 metres, but we opted to run as he was sort of well fancied in the market and sort of enough indications that he'd taken benefit from his first go around there. So, look, it didn't pan out for us that day, but it has today.
Private Life was a dead heat fourth in this race last year. How would you go sort of benchmarking Streamo with not just him, but some of your other Guineas aspirants in recent seasons?
Yeah, look, it's sort of hard until obviously we've got a quartet heading towards a Golden Rose next weekend, and some of them would be likely to then come down for the Caulfield Guineas. So he'll have the advantage of winning around here. They won't. So it's always hard to exactly measure up because course specialists are a big thing, and it does take into account that significant advantage having the experience.
Thanks, Charlie.
Thank you.
Action. You've just really got to just let him be comfortable.
Flying Assassin, Concord, Red Sequoia, Shiny Rock, Wessex, B-Ron, Sea Treasure.
Charlie Mellon has ridden that thing on my back so well, I can't believe it's gone so ordinary.